Alright, kids ministry leaders, I want to show you something real quick that you can get to as soon as is convenient with you on the city. It's going to be super helpful to me as I keep up with who your volunteers are. So again, it's always just important to me to double check to make sure that we have everybody background checked and that I know who is serving in each group. So here's what you're going to need to do for me as soon as you can. From your home page within the city. So log in, go to your group. We'll start, I'll do the example through the baby class, but just click on whichever group that you are the leader of. Go through to it, and again up here where you see the two people, you're going to click on that and you'll come up with your list of people who are participants in this class. Now over here to the right from each person, now if you're having trouble seeing this view, this is a view you should be able to see as a leader, but if it does not look like this when you pull it up, let me know. But you should be seeing person's picture or not picture right here, their name right here, and then over here you'll see whether they're a member or not, etc. This drop down here that says participant is what I want to focus on. You're going to click that, and for anyone who works with or for you as a volunteer in your class, you're going to click on this drop down menu, drop down to volunteer, and then you're going to hit submit. Okay, so again, I know that, for instance, I know for certain that Danae Early, she's here at the top, I know that Danae Early is a volunteer in the baby class. And so I'm going to click here on the drop down. I'm going to switch that to say volunteer. Now this is important. As soon as it says volunteer, you're going to need to hit this green button right next to it, submit. You'll see a little thing spin around next to it and you'll know that it's completed. If you don't hit submit, it's not going to change. So as soon as you switch to volunteer, hit submit, and then carry this on with each of your volunteers. So for instance, I know Craig Eplin is also one, so I'll go ahead and switch him over to volunteer, and then just like that, you'll go through the whole list and check off everyone that is a volunteer in your class and switch their status over to volunteer. When you're done, you just go about your business however you want to. Just what's going to confirm each of those status changes or role changes is going to be hitting submit right next to it after each and every single one of them, and then they'll go that way. That way I can keep up with everybody, know who's in each class as a volunteer. That way I can keep up with the background check information. When you're finished with that, as you go through, if you see there is anyone at all that's not on the city that is a volunteer in your class, if there's anyone at all that's not a volunteer or that is a volunteer in your class but they are not on the city, please send me their name and their email address. Please send me their name and their email address, and I'll greatly appreciate that so I can follow up with them and try to get them onto the city. Thanks so much for all that you're doing. Appreciate it. You all have a great day.